Well, recently, just before we moved to our new set here at NBC Bay Area, I taped an interview talking with a master of the Chinese system to harmonize your environment, including around a gravesite. Intriguing, don't you think? Here is that segment. For many people, it's one of the most well-known aspects of Chinese culture, yet you find very few who truly understand what Feng Shui is all about. And don't worry, we'll address the pronunciation right away. With me right now is Clarence, a Feng Shui master and a member of the NorthStar Memorial Group. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Robert.
Okay, let's get that out of the way. First of all, I've heard it pronounced a number of different ways. Is there a wrong way, right way, or are there a number of pronunciations?
A lot of people pronounce it Feng Shui, but for my culture, which is Feng Shui.
Feng Shui.
Yeah, because there are a couple thousand different dialects, so they translate it differently.
But we won't say that they're wrong. They just are saying it differently, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But the same meaning.
Okay, and what is the meaning? What is it?
Feng Shui meaning literally winds and water. It is the basic energy of Earth.
And you applied that to what?
You're applying it to our living space, which we, from a Taoist standpoint, we're trying to looking for the location with the nature. And by incorporating into the living room and then also into a burial site.
Would you take what a person already has, furnishings and furniture and things like that, and arrange it, or are they required to buy things to fulfill it?
The traditional Feng Shui doesn't mean you need to buy all kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of people, they misunderstood that you need to buy a bagua mirror or so on, but in fact it is to directing the flow of the energy.
And I remember that we've talked a lot before with people using it for their living spaces. How about for the afterlife, for dealing with, funerals, cemetery sites, things like that?
In fact, burial sites were the earliest Feng Shui used in our culture.
Started there.
Yeah, it's been over 3,000 years of history. And if you find a good location for the burial site, it would contribute a good prosperity, harmony, and good luck to your next few generations, as well as to your well-being.
What were some of the circumstances? What are some of the good circumstances that you want to do to contribute to the Feng Shui atmosphere?
The location, it is the most important. Like you selecting the good location that accumulating the good energy that would benefit to ourselves.
So like a cemetery plot or something overlooking the ocean or a good view, for example?
The most important, it is from the surrounding. Yeah, the mountain ridges that you are surrounded by the green mountain that giving out the positive energy. And the mountain in the back is providing a support, which is giving you the protection. In the front of it, the most important part is about money. That is the body of the water. In our site, we have seeing the Pacific Ocean. That is the natural waters.
Now, what site is this?
This is the site for our Skyview development.
Oh, okay. Now, where is that? In San Mateo, right?
This is in San Mateo. This is the greatest landform of all into the San Mateo area.
That's right. I remember that we talked about this before. Now, was that a place specifically chosen because of its circumstances? I mean, it must be hard to, find some place that's ideal.
That's true. Because of the landform from the nature, we incorporate Feng Shui into the site by utilizing the water feature, which we have to using as a lotus flower design, and the 6 rivers incorporating the prosperity for the location. And also, we put a Kuan Yin, which is a goddess of mercy. That is very important in our Chinese culture. And goddess mercy will also giving out as energy for purity and good luck. So it would be getting a good blessing for the ancestor, which is buried in there, and as well as the visitor into the park.
Now, this comes automatically when you get a plot at this development, or do people buy the development and then you or somebody else comes in and helps them with that?
Well, our job is to to find a good spot and good location for the family based on to their family. For example, it is a birthday. So we can positioning for each of the individual. So this is the way of how the masters work.
And how do people contact you, or how do people do this if they're interested?
If they're interested, they can look it up from the web, skylawn.com or eternalresort.com, which you can find my contacts.
All right. And you would be the consultant?
Yes, I'm the consultant for the Skylawn.
And what about you? What do you get out of doing this? What kind of enjoyment, what kind of feedback do you feel like you get from doing this?
Well, I feel great because I feel rewarded because a lot of my clients have telling me that after giving the consultation, they're all having a good, positive, and good life.
Well, can't ask for more than that, huh?
Yes.
Thank you very much for being here, Clarence. Appreciate it. And again, that was a segment we taped recently. And to get more information on Feng Shui in the afterlife, you can go to eternalresorts.com and select content.